Hello, my friends. Welcome back to 1111 Outdoors. This is the Civivi Elementum. We're going to walk through it. We're going to visit this entire idea of a knife, and we are going to really understand why it has become a major force in the Civivi lineup. It has become an icon in the knife industry, and rightfully so. If you own a Elementum, you know what I'm talking about. These things are absolutely fantastic. I got this one back in the day. I've had it for a long time. And when I originally got it, these were orange, and I dyed them black because I love black knives. So I dyed them black. So you can see you can do a lot with this. And these scales are so thin. If you are somebody who makes your own scales, this is a super simple design. I'm really surprised there aren't more 3D printed or aftermarket scales out there, and there may be. If you know any that are out there, please leave a comment in the comment section, because I am always looking for different ways to modify and have fun with my Elementum. This one I dyed black, and I absolutely love it. The thing about this platform is it is so thin. I mean, look at these scales. They're tiny, and it's just everything you need and nothing you don't. Such a simple design, but very, very, very capable in performance. I love this knife. There is no doubt in my mind that you will probably love this knife too. Now, from here, I went and I got this next one, which has these see-through scales on it. I get a lot of compliments on this knife. People really like the fact that you can see the skeletonization inside. You can see right through it. And it's the same profile. It just has a little bit of character to it. And that's what's beautiful about the Elementum in general, is that there are so many different versions of it. You can get it in all kinds of exotic materials and all kinds of different configurations, like this one here. This is Damascus, and what they call, I think they call it like a shredded carbon fiber with epoxy and silver. This is a gorgeous knife. This is a eye catcher. I carry this, and people just, they want to know what it is and what it's all about. This is such a deviation from the standard. But realistically, it's the same knife. A little bit thicker in the handle, a little bit more purchase there. Just a lot of style points on this knife. And people love it. I mean, every time I carry this thing, somebody's got something to say about it. It's really a beautiful knife. And the camera just doesn't do it justice. I mean, you look at this thing and the camera just doesn't do it justice. This is a beautiful knife. And it comes in, I think, like a bronze color instead of the silver. I think there's a gold instead of the silver. Uh, Check them out. This thing really comes in a variety of styles. Me, I like the black and the silver. I really think this is just an absolutely handsome knife. No doubt. I love this knife. But in between there, I found this utility knife. And it's the same Civivi Elementum profile, but it has a utility blade inside of it. This thing has really come in handy. And I'm a firm believer in carrying a backup for your primary knife. I usually carry a primary knife that I carry just because I enjoy carrying like a nice knife. But I usually have something like this, like a bruiser in the background that can handle stuff that I would never put my knife through. And there are guys out there, I get it. You know, there are guys out there, if you carry a knife, you need to go, you know, just use it for everything. You do you, I'll do me. If I'm carrying this knife, I'm carrying this knife. Because this thing I can just abuse and it'll be replaced easily. If I abuse this one, I will regret it. Not that it's not capable. In a pinch, it can do anything. But, I mean, be smart with your money, right? The only thing if I had to nitpick about this platform, I would say the only thing that I really didn't care for was the length of the handle. The length of the handle is just a little bit smaller than the original, but I feel like that would have made all the difference. I mean, that extra bit, and I know it doesn't look like much, but when you use the knife, you really feel it. Like this one's just a little bit smaller. I don't know why they decided to go with the shorter handle, but I think that they missed out there. One thing about this one, though, that is very original is there's a button. You can close it with the button. You can open it with the button too. I don't have the room in here to do that, but you can. And that's awesome. And everybody was like, well, why doesn't the Civivi come with the Elementum come with a button lock? Well, they've done that. They've given us a button on a standard Civivi profile. And it's a little bit different. I mean, look at these aluminum scales. This is a gorgeous little knife. No doubt about it. I don't know how you can look at this and not find it just absolutely gorgeous. Super lightweight, but just a little bit chunkier than the original Civivi. Original Elementum, I should say. Look at this, though. It is really beautiful. And that button is nice. I mean, you still have the flipper, but you have the button. Now, there are other Civivi knives out there, like this one, that for some reason, they gave us the button, but they took away the flipper. So I can't flip this. I have to use the button to activate this knife. I don't know why they chose to do that. I would have much rather have had the flipper. If you're listening, Civivi, give us the flipper, all right? I mean, and let me know in the comments, do you prefer to have just the button and not the flipper? I'm curious about that. Let me know. I enjoy the flipper. I'm so used to it by now that it's just like, it's second nature to me. Just reach for the back of the blade. It's so quick, you know? But I do like this button because you can just saddle the blade quickly, you know? That's nice. It's nice just to be able to whip it in there. Whereas, you know, before you had like the original quick deployment, then you have the liner, which, you know, isn't the hardest thing in the world. And for most of it's pretty much muscle memory at this point. But it's nice to have the button. And I guess that's another question I have for you. Do you prefer the Civivi Elementum with just a standard liner lock? Or do you prefer the button? Do you like the button better? Let me know in the comments below. I just wanted to share this with you and let you know that there's a ton. You might already know this. And if you do, then thank you for spending time with me and listening to me rant a little bit. But if you weren't familiar with it, I wanted you to know that the Elementum comes in a variety of platforms. I mean, this is just a small amount that's out there. So if you're interested in the Civivi Elementum, you will definitely find one that will match your style, match your preference. It's a great knife. It rightfully stands as an icon in the knife industry. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing. I want to thank you for being here with me. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe because that makes all the difference. I'm going to do a giveaway on one of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to give away one of these knives. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and that'll enter you in for the giveaway. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for tuning in to 1111 Outdoors. We love making these videos, and we love that you're here with us. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.